Hello, YouTube. This is episode number 17 of Compound Fracture Plays Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Welcome, where we are going into more and more debt, and we're enjoying it. We're enjoying our debt levels. That's what we're doing. That's what we're taught to do, I'm pretty sure. You just don't worry about that number on the bottom of the credit card bill. Don't worry that we're now suddenly looking at 770,000 rubles in debt. That's not a big deal. That's fine. We stopped importing steel again for a while, so that's gonna help slightly. And soon our harvest will happen, and once our harvest... our harvest's already happening, so our food factory is now working again, and that's gonna get us some exported food very soon. So that's lovely. And we have this whole, like, steel area that we didn't before, so money well spent, I think. Meanwhile, in all this time of not having the steel hooked up to any sort of a demand, we've only made like 22 tons of steel in all that time. God, steel's annoying. Ugh. Ooh, steel. How's our gravel doing? Oh, good. It's full now. We were having a gravel bottleneck for a while. Food is like 40% of daily upkeep. Yeah, it's a lot. That's actually something we should really consider doing now. Generally, at a certain point, or pretty soon anyway, there will be a time that I'll want to do a central food distribution area, maybe around here somewhere, like between this city and the future city over here, where we just have warehouses that do nothing other than store food to supply local stores. So as it's happening now, like the first couple of years, we were micromanaging our farm really efficiently. And so we were making sure the crops lasted all year, and we had a steady food supply the whole year coming out of this factory. But at this point, we're not down for micromanaging every second of our food production anymore. So we will have a period of time where our food has to be imported, unless we tell the food to go to a warehouse district and store for the winter. Come on, don't do this to me, trains. Hopefully, once we have this new area sorted, it'll work. Like it's real awkward the way it's going right now. I don't know how well it'll work, though. We'll have to see. It's only 5,000. I'm just going to fund this right now, and we'll see what we can do in terms of getting this working here. So we want rail semaphores, chain on this side, regular on this side. And hopefully that fixes it. Like, hopefully that just straight up fixes it. That would be good. It might not. It might just totally fail. Might be that the construction office tries to push out the car on the wrong side. That's... I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, right now this thinks that this is open. And it thinks this is open, and then this is open. So that's accurate. Meanwhile, this is saying it's closed. And it shouldn't be, right? Oh yeah, no, it's closed because both of these stretches, both past here and past here, are closed. So that's actually exactly how it should be. And they're both closed because they both have trains working on them. Yes, so actually, you know what? All those signals look to be doing exactly what I want them to do at the moment. So hopefully that stays like that for a while. Good job, rail construction. And then once we're done the initial stretch over here, I'll immediately start doubling it up. We might have to build this little bit from here to like here by hand. Like auto buy it, or like the opposite of by hand. Because otherwise, we're going to need either some fancy turnaround system, which I don't really want to spend the time doing a fancy turnaround system, or we're going to need a second rail construction office this way, which might be a good idea regardless, actually. I don't know. I don't know. This bridge is probably going to take frickin' forever, I'm sure. Yeah, it sure does. That's very expensive. I do wish rail, you know, just from a game balance perspective, I wish it was slightly easier to build rail. It feels like a little bit too involved, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me wanting things to be easy in a game that I enjoy the difficulty for the most part. So I should probably just shut my mouth. Oh, it's pulling workers from... No, it isn't. No, I have it set to 0 workers. So all those 80 workers come from the buses at the construction office. And the reason why we don't have any materials is because these excavators are just going home, indicating that we have just finished the foundation. So that's okay. Meanwhile, we need more steel here, 45 more tons. How's our steel supply looking? There's still another 90 tons left there, so that's fine. And then we have an additional 30 tons now built up at our steel mill. That's good. Took you 6 years to connect your 2 mines with the city? Yeah, totally. It takes so long. I think we've been building this for about 2 years now. 2 to 3 years, probably. But it's going. It's definitely going. Slow and steady. That's how it's going. I just hope that this improves things. This new little switcheroo we did over there. And if it does work, from now on, this is just going to be my new way of doing it. Trains. So how does your OCD like this road? Oops. I did this and I was feeling very lazy at the time I did it. And I was just like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Well, this is exciting. We have a construction office. I also neglected to continue the power lines out that way, and I should really do that. So let's build some high tension backbone power lines using even more steel. It'll be beautiful and brilliant. Building in the way. Building in the way. That's fine. Really? Well, that's awkward. Distance between poles is too far because of the these small poles. Let's see. Well, we'll just have to be a bit clever in how we position these. That's fine. The backbone of civilization, these power systems. It's overkill? Oh, it's totally overkill. Yeah. We're future-proofing right now. Like, that's the goal with having these, like, obviously massively overkill power structures is that we will want to have more power plants and stuff spread throughout the territory. And, you know, I mean, I know I don't need to spend this much money, but, like, all of what we've done is not that bad, really. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to future-proof it. That's it. It's going to be future-proof power lines. So we're going to do one of these mod switches here. What is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. 2 little small power connections just for this particular localized area and 2 big ones for a pass-through. So like that. And then we're going to... Oh, shouldn't have done that road, though. That should be a mud road. So demolish that, yeah. Okay. And then go back to these massive overkill power lines, which are so overkill. It's like ridiculous, but sure. And then we're going to start that. Then we'll go to medium voltage, and we will not do overkill on this one. We'll just do like underkill, if anything, or like side kill, you know, like proper amount of kill is what I'm saying. Like a good kill-death ratio. That's the way of it. Like so. And then one of these little guys. And unfortunately, we're going to have to do a kind of an awkward, like, wrap around the corner on this, but that's fine. Good stuff. Okay. That will eventually be power once we build the massive backbone lines. You can see down here, we also have the massive backbone lines going this way. Like, the entire point of using these giant power lines is that this backbone of our power infrastructure will be sufficient throughout the game once it's built. I do not want to have to rebuild the main power line for our civilization later. Okay, so this is going okay. Look at this power. 18 megawatts! Beautiful, beautiful. We're producing 19.5 megawatts, so we're like, we can still use another like 4 megawatts or so of power in our city before we start running into any sort of a diminishing returns on our export. Ooh, we're all the way over here now. Almost at the bridge. And meanwhile, this is almost entirely done. You know, we should probably start running, I wonder if we were to be very creative with our rail system here. Could we, like, maybe what we should do is initially build a train that has both both iron cars and also steel cars, and use it as a combination import and export train for iron and steel along this line until we build the second train to bring the lots of iron. That makes a lot of sense to me. We should also start thinking about a rail yard to build our trains, because once this little span is done, we'll actually be able to start using this railroad, which will be real nice. More loan. Boy, that whole, like, being happy about how our debt levels had fallen feels like it's way in the past now. So we still have 37 tons of steel over there. Once that's done, we'll switch to this 39 tons and go from there. We only need 19 more tons here. But our radio station needs 344 tons. Oh, boy. A coal train from the existing mine and change it later? No, man. No. Like, because, look, this coal mine will be done very soon. And it's the last... Oh, and we need this aggregate storage, which apparently doesn't have a road hooking it up, so that was an oversight. But once this aggregate storage and this coal mine are done, we'll have local coal production here. And meanwhile, the costs of putting in the rail infrastructure to ship in coal from the other mine are prohibitive. Like, it'd be very expensive to build infrastructure specifically for that use when we'll only need it for a very short time. There we go. So now we'll start on this one that we should have started on a long, long time ago. It's a nice straight road, right? It doesn't look scary at all to drive on. Where's a fence when you need one? Hey, this train's done. This rail line's completely finished now, 100%. Yay. We could consider starting to double this already. I don't know. I'm not going to do that, though. We'll save a lot of money when we're producing the rail. The rail only one track at a time instead of 3 at a time soon. And I mean, I do want to keep building rail lines, but I am back to being kind of worried about the way that we're hemorrhaging debt here. A little bit worried. Not super worried, but tiny bit of worry. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. I have no idea why I know that song. I have this weird feeling that someone sang it to me when I was like a toddler. Those feelings are always so strange. Who are these strange people who spoke to me as a toddler? I don't know. Can you hear the whistle blowing? Okay, yeah, once the power's set up here, I mean, there isn't... I could, like, get this one going and start bringing in the roadwork vehicles now and then continue building the road. And in fact, now that I can do that, I should do it. I should at least put in a couple excavators, like 3 or something, and like a couple of bulldozers once we get money for bulldozers. And then that way I can start doing the terrain work here and get the new gravel site going. So how are we going to do this? Wireframe on. Oops. Oh, I'm telling it to raise terrain. That's not at all what I want. I want level from center. Okay. We'll just get this plowed down a bit, just around here. Okay, and then the first thing we're going to want to do is put in our concrete and asphalt plants, and then hook those up to gravel, and then hook the gravel up to gravel industry up there. So, right, so we want... Oh, we should be playing the game. Turn it on. Turn the game on! Yeah, this is kind of annoying how the input and the road are in the same spot. It's just not... Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but oh well, what do I know? We are going to want a bus stop for all this stuff as well, so we should be thinking about that. So put that there, and then the... that's the right one. Oh, it's a brick factory. Why am I building a brick factory? That was not at all what I meant to buy. That was dumb. Okay, so we want concrete and asphalt. The brick factory is completely different from these things. Okay. Oops. So we are still going to do the same kind of setup we were thinking about before. So like asphalt plant like that. Bus stop kind of in the middle. Bus stop sort of like here-ish, I guess. And then, oh, maybe not, no. Put the bus stop down here instead. Like there. Yeah, that's fine. And then... okay, so where are we? Gravel, coal, whatever. That was ash. Wait. Yeah. Ah! Interface. Concrete plant. I think we put the bus stop a little bit in the wrong spot there. Let's think about the bus stop later, how about? So, like, this, more or less. Now... bus stop. Ugh. Ugh! Okay, yeah, I don't love this at all. Let's just keep rebuilding it until we get the one that looks pretty. That's basically the plan right now. Concrete plant. I think this is going to go a lot better. Is that straight? I think it's straight, right? Yeah, it's straight. Okay. So, yeah, that's fine. And then... this will be smarter. We'll put the bus stop here. Ah, that looks ugly. There we go. And now we want a gravel thingies, various gravel thingies. They added cement conveyor connection to concrete plant. Oh, nice. I didn't even notice that, but that's really good. I mean, it's honestly, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you go over here and to our other cement plant here, concrete plant rather, and like it only uses 30 tons of cement for every 135 tons of gravel. So, like, you know, you have the gravel connection going straight in, of course, but the cement comes around from the cement plant, and it really only needs like one truck to occasionally do a load, and it's fine. They need very, very little cement. And as it stands, we're going to be taking all our cement for this section from all the way back at that other cement plant. We're not building a new cement plant. So anyway, that aside, let's lower this slightly so that the road will work better. More money for the money gods. Oh, we should check on our supply of steel now that we're thinking about it. Yeah, no more steel in there, so that's fine. How's our steel looking here? 50 tons. We've made a whole 50 tons of steel since that steel plant's been going full blast for a while. Okay, cool. Let's use it anyway for a while. So we're going to switch this one back to the steel mill. There we go. Easy peasy. Cement needs conveyor if you can. All right. Cement. I'm cementing my legacy as we speak. So here, this is going to be aggregate storage. So, okay, well, let's do this one step at a time here. So we want a gravel processing, and we want it to be within range of the bus stop, which shouldn't be too hard. Where's gravel processing? Hello? Gravel. Gravel, where are you? They have changed this whole everything. It might not be in that. Oh, yeah, gravel, coal, iron. Oh, I see. They've got gravel, coal, iron, which has the iron and stuff. And they also have metallurgy, which also has iron and coal. No, not coal. Oh, that's so confusing. Okay, they've changed all the menus. At least some of the menus. They've changed some of the menus. Let's be real specific here. Okay, so I'm going to level this off. We're not, despite where this connection's going at the moment, we're not going to go directly from the gravel mill into the factories down there. We're going to have an aggregate storage in the middle, for sure. And I think that looks pretty sweet to me. Okay. Now, is the aggregate storage going to fit there, or do we need to rethink this? I don't know. I think we should do a large aggregate storage here so that we can potentially put a loading zone and stuff off of it later. Ooh. Ooh, this angle is not being very helpful to us at all. Ooh. Ooh, no. No, bad aggregate storage. Bad aggregate storage. Okay. How do we make this work then? Guess if we put the aggregate storage down here. Then we could start thinking about having a, where is it? Ah, where did I put the thing? There it is. Okay. Hey, this is new. Dry bulk conveyors. So that's for like, probably cement as well as aluminum, the bauxite. It's for bauxite mostly, I think. But yeah, like dry bulk stores cement and aluminum. So like all these dry bulk conveyors are all like right here for cement as well, which is really cool. Like that's a great little improvement. Okay, so anyway, where were we? We're being all efficient and stuff. We're building things. Right. I don't know. I don't know if this is smart the way we have it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that this is like woefully inefficient here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt it slightly so that it's gonna go straight into the concrete, and then it's gonna have one connection to get over here. That's fine. So come on. Yeah. Good. Okay. 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 I think we're getting places. We're making progress and getting where we want to be. Then one of these here. And in the future, if we want to have a truck loading space, which we might well want to have for this gravel eventually, we'll come out of this and we can put it right along the highway here. Or we can have the gravel go straight into a rail construction depot somewhere around here too. So lots of future possibilities. Cool. Okay. So let's see if we can level this out a little bit by lowering this area slightly. And we'll want to build a coal processing. And we're out of money again. We have been for quite some time. Wow, a long time. Jeez. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Gravel, 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 gravel. Something like that. Yeah. Very nice. Now, over here, we'll build a couple of gravel quarries. Right there. Maybe we'll only build the one for now. I'm a little bit worried about making sure there's enough space for the train, because the train's going to cut right through here. Like, what do we do about this train track? Oops. We might consider changing the way where this road is slightly and moving it, kind of putting it around the rocks a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I do like this being here, so I'm just going to leave it like this for now. We'll worry about making the rest of it perfect later. It can be gloriously imperfect for now. All right, that's real pretty. Yeah. Oh boy, look at us. Oh no! There's no easy way to get people across there, really? Really? Can't put like a pathway through here at all? Like there's no... Oh, that's frustrating. Oh lordy, is that frustrating. Okay, you know what? Oh... Grumble. Huh. All this work having to be redone. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever, people. Whatever. Now, let's hope that this connection fits again. Otherwise, we're going to have to keep fiddling with things until it does. No! Okay, fine. Fine. Yes, yes, yes. That's top priority. I understand, game. How are we going to make this happen? Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I think. Somehow that worked. Okay, you know what? Sure. Sure, okay. Sure. Yeah, that's exactly how I meant it to be, right? It's exactly right. Okay, so, now, there to there, there to there, straight in. Cool. Hey, how's it hanging? It's hanging real well. It's like a little bit low and lazy, but also like, you know, high stress and debt, you know? So what's the opposite of low and lazy? I don't know. It's hanging okay. It's hanging pretty good. It's solid. This was basically what I'm saying. I'm going to curve this road a bit, I think, though. Like, I mean, we do kind of want it to just do a straight shot all the way over here where our iron fields will eventually be. High and working. Oh, I like it. Make it work, baby. Make it work. Totally destroying this road I've already slaved over, or my people have slaved over. It really wasn't me. It was my people. It's all about the people, after all. That's not 100% straight. You know, screw you. Screw you, road. Screw you. You're going to be 100% straight or my name isn't, like, straight road guy. Is that my name? Pretty sure. Yes, lower that terrain, my people. Lower it. Lower it to the ground and below. Oh, look how straight that is. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Now the rail. That's the rail challenge. Oh boy. This is going to be a lot more tricky. Let's see if we can just plow through this with much speed and efficiency. Wow, okay. I can already see how much of a pain this is going to be. For the glory of Republic, you must dig, yes. The digging will never stop. Ever. You'll be digging until the day that you retire in a retirement home underneath the glorious banner of my face, which will be hung from every rafter. And even some poles, too. Lower. Lower! Get slightly lower to the ground. Ground. All right, look at that. We're getting there. Lower. What industries? Oh, we should do a tour. Okay, let's do a quick tour. Tour of the realm. We'll start where we started. Over here. We first built a lovely farm industry. This was our very first beginning of the town. This is the first thing we did. Then we established a basic set of construction everything, along with the power plant and the very necessary heating plant, and some coal to feed all of these wonderful power and heating plants. Don't pay attention to the lack of workers. They're on their way. There's like 26 of them, you know. There's people. Right. So we have all our construction stuff over here. We have a city, and we're building a radio station so that we can teach the people the error of their ways and coerce them gently towards the path of righteousness. We have a steel industry, which is sort of limping along and struggling to get its raw ingredients right now. But soon it will be fed from this glorious coal mine, which seems to be finished. The only thing we still need to work on here is this aggregate storage, which we could totally just fund. We'll think about that later. And then we're building a rail and road connection out this direction. And somewhere around here will be our next big town, where it'll be like an iron town, and we'll be getting iron from this here ridge over here, and transporting it along our railroad to our steel mill, which is over here. And that's where we're at. That's all the stuff we built. That's how we're doing. Back to railroads. Oh, back to like taking more debt. Yeah, debt. Love me some debt. Oh, wireframe. Wireframe. Maybe I could pop a trolley in down from town to the coal area. A trolley? Well, we're just using buses. Buses are more than sufficient for that amount of workers in that short of a distance. Like a bus can hold, like we have a bus station center in the town, and a bus can hold 80 workers, so we don't need any special infrastructure for that. No, republics and debt go together just beautifully. We'll never run into a sovereign debt crisis here. No. No siree. Come on. Just give me the flattening tool. Give me the yellow. We want the yellow. There's a yellow. Oh, yes. You know what I like. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at it flatten. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. I'm trying to, like, make sure that there's some flat going out in the other direction so that we can double this line later, which we'll want to do. So we do want it to be a little bit future-proof here. Come on. Find that yellow. There it is. I knew you'd find it. I had faith in you. That seems pretty nice to me. Go with it. Keep laying the rail, boys. They did recently change the sounds. Yeah, they're a little bit jarring. I don't know. It's I don't know if I'm getting used to the sounds or if the sounds are getting used to me by turning themselves down, but I don't know. Something. I don't think that they have the audio levels quite perfectly balanced yet. I'm hoping that'll improve a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start buying buses because we're going to need buses for that coal mine. I'm going to buy 2, like, really big ones. These guys. So we want him to go from the bus stop in town. Come on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Is there a new sound effect for that? To here. No, not there. Not there. That wasn't what I meant at all. Oh, good. Stupid. Erase the whole line. Okay. There to coal mine. Get out in the coal mine. Get in here. No students, no passengers. Start. Now you set line. Hamilton coal mine. And you sit in the corner of the screen waiting patiently for your turn to start. Okay. You like the new sounds? Yeah, I mean, they're okay. Yeah, I mean, I do wish that the selecting a building sounds were a little bit less loud. Like they could, the ones that are just kind of clicking around the map, in my mind, should be a bit quieter, and the ones that are actually in action should be slightly. I don't know. I'm nitpicking probably. Probably I don't actually have a point to make. Usually when people nitpick, they don't actually have a point, so I'm just going to assume that's me. Yeah, it's not the best sound. Not the best sound in the world. The game could really make a lot of progress, I think, by improving the quality of their sound assets in general. The music as well. It's okay, but it's not varied, and it gets old really fast. But that's what you have to expect from a small team where they don't actually have a dedicated audio person as part of their team. They need to contract that stuff out, so it's to be expected that it's not quite up to the standard of what a larger team would do in a larger game. So this bus is almost up at the coal mine. I'm not super concerned about getting everything going at exactly the same moment here. We have a lot of time for flexibility. One thing we are going to do is add the coal mine, or the coal ore processing plant to this bus stop, and we're going to make it like 65-35 for now. Just see how that goes. We probably want to double up the steel mill bus now at this point, too. So the steel mill bus is a smaller one, I think. Yeah, it's this SKD 706 Delio, so let's build one of those. Oh, and this one can start. Forgot about him. Bus. One of you. And then you are going to the Is that this one? Probably is. This should be called Hamilton, though. It shouldn't be called Lesky or whatever. No, it says Hamilton bus stop. What am I missing? I must have put it on the wrong line. Oopsie. Oh, no, it says Hamilton bus stop now. Just updated the name. Weird. Okay. Yes, I actually have a rail builder. It works very, very, very slowly. It's a pain. Like, it's really annoying. But at least getting these initial rails done. Like, there'll be fiddly bits that we're just going to auto-build. Like, for instance, this little turning area here. Like, it's going to be virtually incredibly difficult to get the actual rail office to build this, so we're probably not going to bother. But at least for our initial lines and our bridge and stuff here, we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Oh man, we're out of steel entirely again. Of course we are, obviously. So, I think it's time, because this mine is now full on its output storage, so it's time to rush build this. We just have to. And now, this thing should be going. No workers right now. That'll change soon. I'm going to tell this manually to only store coal, and this one, coal ore. Not that it matters. They'd figure it out pretty quick anyway. Now, really, our coal buses just need to, or our steel mill buses just need to get moving and figure it out. Our debt continues to spiral out of control. Man, we were feeling so good about our debt level earlier in this episode when we'd stopped importing steel for a while and found that shockingly that helped, but it seemed to kneecap all of our construction efforts, so we turned that around. Now we're constructing things, but at the same time we're... Oh my god, our flats are all full now. Every single one is. Like, our population's been booming and we haven't really noticed. Let's just look at all of this here. Yeah, look, it levels off here when we stopped having room for more workers. So, we're gonna fix that. Like so. Okay. And telling these to continue. And I'm going to turn the maximum workers down to like 15. Hopefully they get steel, you know. Hopefully they don't have trouble. I mean, they will have trouble, we know that, but like hopefully it isn't terrible trouble. Man, it sure would be nice if it would let me put this pathway right in the middle of these buildings rather than having to be one side or the other. Oh well. That little squeak squeak is a strange sound too. Squeak squeak says the path. Look at that. Frustrating. Yeah, good enough. Okay. That's fine. Now these'll construct soon. Actually, we might have some trouble with this heat exchanger getting to those buildings. Looks like we will. We're gonna need a new new set of heat infrastructure. So since it's winter, I'm actually gonna suspend these again, even though I just told them to start building, because there's no point in building flats that we can't actually heat. And then we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do about a new heat pipe. So that's a pain. Let's do that now. I think we want another large heat exchanger, I think. Because, yeah, this one is 73%, so, like, a second large one makes a lot of sense at this point. We can put it just behind the kindergarten. We want our second sort of center of town with our second shop and our second bus stop to be right in here. So we should be thinking about preserving that area. Meanwhile, there will be a road going through to here, I guess. So let's just start building the road now. Might as well. And that's fine. I don't really need it to be perfectly straight in this case. I think that's good enough. I know good enough isn't good enough for many people, but you know, whatever, it's fine. So now a new heat exchanger. We want, where is it? Here it is. heat exchanger. And gonna put it over here, I think. Yeah. I hope this goes well. So, maybe another pub or something? Where's our other pub? It's right here. It's pretty close. Okay, so I want something small to go in behind it. So if we do that, can we still put the heat pipe through? Maybe, maybe not. Yes, we can. Good. Okay. So let's get this road built so that we know what we're dealing with first. At least in mud form. Okay. Now back to the heat pipe big. Okay, that clearly didn't work. Good. It's exactly how we wanted it to look. Huh. Maybe not that last little bit. Oh! Shoot, I just told it to start building. That was not my intention. Meanwhile, we're also out of money. Okay, sure. So let's just cancel this stuff that we just told to start building now. At least back as far as there. I'm going to go up to there, then run across it over. Like that, and then there. Then there. There. Now we'll lower it back down to ground level. Join it up at this hill here, and then too long. Oh no, we need a heat pump. Darn it all to heck. Okay. Just keeping it paused for a minute, I guess. I don't know, maybe there's no point in keeping it paused. Yeah, hit play. So we're going to put in a heat pump here. We did not mean to make that road out of gravel. We wanted out of mud. Now back to big heat pipe. Okay. Now we're going to move this away from the road a little bit so that we can theoretically build stuff along the road in the future. And then just... All right. Now this is going to be remarkably expensive, and it's going to use shit tons of steel, and we can't actually expand our town until it's done. So this is not ideal at all. We should have thought about this earlier. Okay. Really? It's not assigned? Oh, it'll auto-assign soon. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, good. And I am going to asphalt this immediately. But we'll do this part later. Sure, okay. Well, now we are very much... we're starved for space for our people. We need to build more of these flats up here, but we need to build the heat infrastructure first. So as a temporary thing, I kind of wanted to keep expanding this way, but we're going to expand a bit here as well. That seems very important. So let's put one more flat over on this side. Like right there. And unlike the ones over on the other side, we'll start this one immediately. Okay. Man, these big heating pipes are just like crazy for how expensive they are to build. I mean, realistically, I suppose I should like really play around with seeing if I can put these heat plants closer to town. But what makes me not want to do that is that they pollute like a lot, and pollution is bad, MK, like really bad, MK, you know? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing that the best way or not, but it's a way. That's one thing it is. It's definitely a way. Okay, let's keep on flattening. Keep on borrowing. Oh boy, if we ever hit 1 million, I'm gonna be all worried and stuff. Try not to fear for now. How's this doing? We're full up on coal. Oh, we got tons of coal. Okay, so the coal production has got into full gear. So we're gonna do what we should have done a long time ago and switch these trucks all to iron. Which means we're not taking from the coal storage. We're taking from the border. Load iron. Unload iron. All you dump trucks, start doing that, please. And then, hopefully, we'll get enough steel that we can build all these things we're trying to build with steel. That'd be good. And we really should be thinking about more snow plows soon, too. But, you know, one thing at a time, I suppose. The next snow plows would probably be out here somewhere, I guess. Like maybe at this intersection here. I don't know. Meanwhile, how's the heating plant going? We haven't checked that yet this winter. Seems fine. Keeping a good pressure up here and stuff, so solid. Yay, look at all this coal. It's so much coal. It's filled with coal. Cool. So this infrastructure down here is like done for now. We don't have to worry about it for quite some time. Meanwhile, I believe our rail line, it is done all the way to the border. So we need to start doing something we should have probably been thinking about a while ago, which is building our rail, what do you call it, rail yard. So let's do that here. I wonder how best to do this. Trying to think about this in terms of future proofing, and where do we want these lines to ultimately be? I think we can probably should try to do it in this orientation here. Maybe like something like that. I don't know. I don't know if this is the best way to do it or not. I think we're just going to go with it, though. Tell it to start. This part will be built from the rail construction. This part will not. There's no way for our construction vehicles to reach it. We'll need some electricity here, I think. I hope that this is enough space. It might not be. Maybe we should, like, put it right up against the edge of this field here. Oh, right. Sure, okay, whatever. Wait, I was building the wrong building. I wanted a train depot. Oh, lucky I caught that. Yeah, so... like that, maybe? More or less like that. Now electrified rail line like that, I guess. And then just tell it to build and not worry too much about these unsightly seams that we wanted to avoid, but weren't able to. I mean, sure. That's probably okay. I hope. Should be. What are you doing? You're just kind of sitting there? Is there no workers or no materials or what? Well, there's workers. There's materials. What are you doing? Just kind of just sitting there, eh? Just hanging out? Huh, weird. We'll check back on in on him later. Maybe he'll sort himself out at some point. Probably not, but he might. So this is like a real nice sight to see here. We're only waiting on iron, and iron's coming in truck after truck after truck. More money. Oh, no. Page 2 of loans. That's not good. Oh, boy. And now that we're on page 2 of loans, we're also at the very, very end of this year episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. So, hey, come on back for the next one. It'll be fun. You like fun, right, people? Fun. We do fun on this channel, and it's going to be epic. Good night.